was 30,000, 150, probably even higher now. The house that cost 100 is costing 450 to $1 million. The gas that was $1 is $4. The car that was $9,000 is 47 grand. Now all that stuff went up. Food, all the rest. It's 62% of the people are living paycheck to paycheck, and that's not fun. Well, all this stuff's going up in price, but the average wage has only gone from 52 to 79.9. So when the price of everything goes up higher than your paycheck, your lifestyle is going down, and that's happening to most Americans. And we offer you a chance to change that, a chance to make money by doing the right thing for the consumer. And if you need more money, there's only two ways to do it. Get a second job, comes with a second boss, or go into business for yourself and get paid what you're worth. You're going to see here tonight that if you get good at telling our story, you're going to get paid really, really well to do it. And I'm really excited about hearing from a lady tonight named Caitlin Vang, brand new $100,000 earner, went full-time with us in August, and she's already over $100,000 of income. So tonight, what you're looking at is an opportunity to become a financial services doctor, analyzing people's situation, making recommendations to help them understand what's going on. And in our industry, if we look back, 1980, there's 500,000 reps, and today there's less reps and 100 million more people. So this really is a big opportunity. We haven't even scratched the surface of our potential. Think of it this way. How many Americans out there want to retire with dignity? The answer is every single one. Well, we've got the best retirement plan, most efficient, lowest cost, biggest return on the planet, and we can prove it. So let's talk about what's going out there, some of the problems that we're facing in America. The first one is our national debt. Now, you might say, well, that's the government debt, it's not my debt. Well, you're wrong. It is your debt. If you're a taxpayer, this is your debt. It's grown at over $3 million a minute. That puts pressure on the government to raise taxes. I read all this stuff. Biden's ready to raise taxes so they can give it all away to other countries and all that kind of stuff. We've got inflation, uncertainty in middle America at an all-time high, getting harder and harder to buy a home, especially a nice home. We've got Social Security and Medicare are in turmoil. They're falling apart. If you're in your 40s, I'm not sure it's going to be there for you. And so you need to plan a little bit. If it's not there, how are you going to eat? What if you can't go to work anymore? The average family's only saved $4,000. What's that? What good's that going to do? So there's a retirement crisis, and people do need to be educated. And then the last one's pretty scary. Millions of Americans can't come up with $400 to handle an emergency. Well, my advice to them is to change your life and go make more money. If you need more money, it's kind of a simple choice. You just need to say, okay, I'm going to change something. I'm going to go make more money. I'm sick and tired of having a boss. I'm sick and tired of asking my boss if I can go to my kids' soccer games. If you want to live free, take a good look at us. Now, I'm going to play this video because when we say we're trillions in debt, million, billion, and trillion, they kind of sound the same. So this right here is $1 million. I wish we were $1 million in debt in this country, but we're not. It's almost 34 trillion. There's $100 million. Okay. Now, how many piles of 100 million does it take to make a trillion? Well, about 3 football fields. So that's how much. Those are all stacks of 100 million. Every single year we go in debt over $1 trillion more. And it's kind of sickening. And it's kind of scary. And it's weakening our country. And now the interest rates on the debt are going up. And we're spending more money. This is sad. I gotta move on. We're spending more money on the interest on our debt than we are on our Army, Navy, Air Force, all that combined. Can you believe that? So they're saying the taxes got to go up or the country goes broke. Well, if this is the case, and it is, you better be able to protect your money. You better know something. So here's what we do. We teach people about a new revolutionary product. It's called IUL, Index Universal Life. It's a new kind of life insurance with living benefits and retirement benefits. And what this product does is it protects your income. It's a new kind of life insurance. My favorite one is if you live a long time, your income's tax-free. Well, if taxes double and you got a taxable 401k and taxes double, you're excuse my language, you're screwed. But if you got a tax-free retirement plan, hey, you can say, I was smart. I didn't do the dumb thing, okay? Another way we protect your income is if you get sick, something bad like cancer and can't go to work, you can get up to 90% of your death benefit without having to die. New kind of life insurance, revolutionary, don't have to die to get it. And then it's also a form of life insurance. So in case you die too soon, we take care of the family. Forbes called it, might be the new 401k. I'm going to tell you this. It's the smart way to take that 401k money, because when you put money in a traditional 401k, it's locked up in tax prison. And if taxes go up, you made a dumb mistake, right? But nobody knows this stuff. So we did write a book about it. Tell you about that later. So inside these policies, we grow the money fast. Most efficient way to grow money. So we're going to compare 100 grand back in 1999. We're going to put it in the S&P. That's where most 401ks are in the market. Goes down, goes up, goes down. And all of a sudden, 2021 is worth 300,000. But you don't get it all because we didn't take any fees out yet. And it's fully taxable. And if tax rates double, which they might, it shrinks that number. So would you rather have 300,000 taxable in a 401k or 523,000 tax-free out of an IUL? More money, tax-free. After tax, it's going to double or triple your income. And if it's true, which it is, it's a revolution. I'm proud to tell you I've been putting my money in this for the last 13, 14 years straight. One of the smartest things I've ever done. That part of my retirement income is tax-free. Another thing we're trying to teach that they don't teach in school, most people are just not aware of this stuff, but if you want to have money when you get older, you better start saving when you're young. So just some numbers. We've got a goal to have $1 million at age 67. And if you're starting with zero and you earn 6% on your money, that's the assumption there. Start saving at age 20, it's going to take $319 a month. Boy, don't you wish you would have, right? Wait 10 years, it doubles, $613 a month. Wait 10 more years, it doubles again. Wait till you're 50 and you're in trouble. And so what happens to so many people, they're not taught any of this stuff. They don't teach it in school. They don't know what to do. They don't know where to put their money. So we teach, you got to start early and you got to go tax-free and you want to reduce the fees and you want to grow it as fast as you can. Our policies also come with no additional cost, pretty good price, living benefits in case you get something bad like cancer. This guy right here, Dr. John, bought his policy when he was 62. 3 weeks later, he was diagnosed with throat cancer. He really bought it for the tax-free retirement. Didn't know he was going to get, but soon, boom, got cancer. In his hand right there is a check from one of our insurance carriers for $734,000 tax-free dollars. Now, money is not going to cure cancer, but it's going to clear your brain. It's going to you're not going to be losing your house anytime soon. He could still afford to take care of his mom, all that kind of stuff. Today, he's cancer-free, and we helped him. We've seen a lot of people get huge checks, and maybe if they didn't, maybe they would have died from stress by losing everything. And so we're also saving lives. So the IUL, I mean, if you're ever wondering what to do with your money and you don't understand IUL, I recommend you read my book. I'll show you that here in a second. Now, another thing we do, just kind of bounce it around a little bit. We can't tell you everything in 1/2 hour, but we also show people that are my age. I'm not retired, but I'm approaching retirement age. People that have been saving in their 401k, we show them how to secure their savings and make it safe and reduce their fees.
Then you have the old-fashioned kind and you need to upgrade your insurance policy to a new kind. Who needs living benefits? Everybody. The market is huge. Millions and millions of people need to know about this. We need more leaders. It's time to build your team. Be an entrepreneur. Work part-time and earn extra income. Build your own agency. Be your own boss.
We are the first generation of patients who get to redefine what it means. What should it look like? And
we found out that we were pregnant with Mason around April 2009. We had been trying for only a couple months, and we finally got a positive pregnancy test. So we were very excited. Well, the day we brought our baby Mason home, we had been in the hospital for 3 days, and we packed him up in his teeny tiny little car seat, in his little dinosaur hoodie with his matching beanie. And we were just so excited to start this new adventure, being parents of 2 little boys. Well, it was a crazy day. It was September 26th of 2011. Mason was 9 months old, and I got a call from the doctor that had done all the tests, and they told me I had infiltrating ductal carcinoma, which to me was a different language. I had no idea what she meant. And so she had to break it down and say, well, Jessica, you have cancer.
I was with her when she received the phone call from the doctor that gave her the results. You know, I knew the conversation wasn't positive. And when she hung up, she looked at me, and as she broke down, she told me she had breast cancer.
You know, I was 30 years old. I was healthy. I had a 9-month-old baby. I was breastfeeding. I had a 2.5-year-old.
You know, you don't expect your child to tell you that they have cancer. You know, it's just not supposed to work that way.
Treatment was the first thing I thought of, how to get rid of this cancer and get it out of my body. I did change my diet. I did do surgery and chemo and radiation. And thank God I did, because I'm here today. Well, we first learned about life insurance through a really close family friend who is an agent. When I started going through treatments, through the chemo and the radiation, my agent came to me and said, look, we might be able to help you out here with your accelerated benefits and get you some money to help pay for medical bills. And he was definitely right. We helped with all of my medical bills, and we really got to focus on me getting better instead of having the heavy burden of financial stress.
Well, I just really never understood the power and flexibility of life insurance until the day that Jessica and Anthony received their living benefits check from National Life. And it just totally changed, their financial outlook.
My motto is live a life you love. So when I first got diagnosed with cancer, my husband Anthony bought 1,000 pink bracelets that said my motto on it, live a life you love. So yes, still wear it today. The more you open your eyes to love and let it flow in your life, the better life is going to be.
I'm just so grateful that Jessica was responsible and got life insurance, that the agent, was generous and sold Jessica this, abundant policy, that National Life had the integrity and came through on their end of the deal, and that God answered all of our prayers.
Well, my advice to people who think they're too young for life insurance is that you're never too young for life insurance. It's not just in case you die, it's to live a life that you love.
Yeah, hi, my name's Ron Petrinovich, and I want to talk to you today about an opportunity. And I'm going to say this, it's a big opportunity for the right person. We're in the financial services industry. Our industry is evolving, it's changing. So this is the new way of doing business. But also on the product side, it's the new product revolution. So everything's changing. And we've got a great part-time or full-time, depending on your life, opportunity that you should take a look at. If we take a look at companies that have affected our society, McDonald's changed the food industry, Amazon's changing all retail, iPhone changed communication, Uber's changing transportation, and FEG is in the process of changing the financial services industry by offering the new kind of insurance that you don't have to die to use, and by offering the new kind of retirement plan. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that a little bit later. Our company was founded in 2002. We've been featured on a television documentary. We've been on Fox Business News. We're already #1 in production with some of the largest insurance companies in the world. Our business in the last 5 years is up over 1,000%. And we've also proud of our training platform, a chance to come into our industry and use our tools and know what to do to help your clients. If we take a look right now, what's going on in America, you might have heard about it, but we've got $22 trillion in debt. Our government spends $52,000 every second of money we don't have. And that could affect someday your Social Security check. Many American households are financially fragile and uncertain about their retirement, even though the job market's booming. 25% of Americans have zero retirement savings. Both Social Security and Medicare are in financial turmoil. In the last couple of weeks, been a lot of information on that. And 40% of Americans say they don't have enough cash on hand to cover an unexpected $400 expense. So I got a solution for all this stuff. 3 words, simple words. How about make more money? If you're not able to save $500 or $1,000 a month, you can if you make more money. So why do we need to make more money? Let's take a look at some stats. I'll just take home. In 1980, the average price of a home nationwide was $62,000. Today, it's over $400,000. So the price of homes are up 546%, yet the average family income is only up 253%. So really what that means is most families are going backwards and don't really realize it because the cost of the things we need are going up faster than our income. So out in our society, I mean, we do live in America, the land of the free, and there's 2 different ways you can go. You can have a job W-2, help your boss get rich, rent out your time. And if you do it long enough, you're renting out your life. And most of the time, it's going to lead to frustration. What we're looking for is people that would like to be in business for themselves, entrepreneurs, 1099 instead of W-2. You be the boss and help make your family rich. You take control of your life and your paycheck. So a chance to be an owner rather than a renter, and a chance, if you're aggressive, to have an unlimited opportunity to soar with the eagles. In our industry back in 1980, which is almost when I started, there was about 500,000 agents and population of 226 million. Today, we've got less than half the agents and 100 million more people, which means huge opportunity, less agents, more people. So what do we do? What do we do here? We do a lot of things, but to try to keep it simple, we protect your most important asset, which is your income. If you live a long time, you need income. If you get sick along the ride of life, something like bad like cancer, you need income. If you die too soon, you need income. So if you live, we're going to give you a chance for more spendable income. We're going to teach the power of indexing, how to take the risk away from retirement savings. We're going to show you a way to get a tax advantage check, tax-free check at retirement instead of taxable. We're going to show you that if you get sick and can't go to work, through living benefits, how to solve that problem. And if you die too soon, we have life insurance. If we take a look at risk, most people in America put their money, their retirement money, in the stock market. And here's about 18 years of the S&P. Put the money in 100,000, 1999 goes to 170, minus the fees, which is about 50 grand. And with our concept of indexing, we take away the risk. Market goes down, we stay even. And so because of that, at the end of this 18-year period, we got way more money. So imagine that. How'd you like to have 111% more money without being in the market and taking on that risk? Here's one of our clients, Living Benefits, no-cost riders on our insurance policies. This is a guy